Why do we keep sabotaging our businesses, our careers, our relationships, even when we know better? Intellectually, you know what to do, right? You know what to say. You know how a leader should behave. You know how to grow your business. You know the strategies. Yet still, we sabotage our own happiness. We sabotage our health. We sabotage our relationships, our businesses. Why? Because intellectually, knowing is not enough. Knowing is not the same as the nervous system and what the nervous system knows. Your logic may say, I'm safe, I should communicate, I can handle this, I don't need to react. But your nervous system, shaped by years of trauma or unrest or unmet needs, inherited beliefs, cultural conditioning, emotional memory, reacts first. Before even your mind has time to think, your body already knows. That's why we blow up when we intended to stay calm. That's why we withdraw when we meant to speak up. That's why we overwork, overgive, overprove, even when it empties us. And that's why we attract the same dynamics over and over again in our relationships, in our businesses, again and again. Sabotage is not a mindset problem. It's a rendering problem. Nervous system patterning. One of my clients, a highly successful business owner, came to me exhausted, frustrated. Top tier revenue, soaring, but internally his world was collapsing. Personal family dynamics were draining him literally. He was reactive, anxious at work. It leaked into all areas of his life. What was happening? His nervous system had never been recalibrated. He was leading from old renderings, not truth. So here's what we did together through what I call the gold dust recalibration process. Number one, signal awareness. We separated what actually happened from what his mind was rendering or projecting. This alone brought immediate relief. Two, story separation. He saw how failed past experiences, painful, disappointing experiences, the need to control, the need for approval, fear of disappointing others were actually shaping his reactions. And those were not from truth. Three, reset. I guided him through a 20-minute somatic recalibration, a full body, eyes closed experience, an immersion where he met his emotions. Not from fear, not from attachment, from awareness. And for the first time, he felt calm, not just mentally, but physically. His entire demeanor shifted. His presence softened. His nervous system lowered its guard for the first time in a while. And four, re-render. From this grounded state, we created new meaning, aligned truth to what was actually happening externally. And number five, anchor. He left with actionable steps, right? That he could now have those difficult conversations from responsiveness and not reactivity. Sabotage stops the moment you stop intellectualizing your pain. We must start recalibrating not just the mind, but the nervous system. Separate the signal from the story. Return to presence instead of reacting from programming. Choose truth instead of triggers. This is the difference between temporary relief and long-lasting transformation. If you are a high-impact individual, they call you high performer, high achiever, high leader, whatever, carrying private burdens behind this public brilliance. If you keep repeating emotional patterns you know that are costing you your peace, your clarity, your connection, if you're tired of knowing better but still doing the same thing, then hear this. This is nothing to do with you as such. Your mind is brilliant. Your nervous system is just tired of running the same code. Recalibration rewrites the code. And when the code now changes, your leadership changes. It expands, your relationships deepen, your life transforms. This is where presence becomes your new power. So if this speaks to you, send me a message and let's explore how the goal does recalibration could look like for you.